bring it back to your breath, to this posture, and that is meditation. We sometimes, our meditation, we have this, we have this image of somebody sitting quietly with the eyes closed and meditating. That isn't the only way to meditate. The practice that we have here for the session, I consider that as a meditation. Or at least I approach this as a meditation. And this can be a meditation. So follow the practice. Without eyes, you don't need, or let's put it this way, we are practicing on the mat. So our entire life can be a meditative life, where we notice our distraction and we bring it back to the current activity. You are writing one line of code, and your entire attention is in that line of code. You're creating a line of code, and that is the best creative process there is, or you're fixing something or solving a problem. And your entire attention being on that is meditation. To not be distracted. And for that, we learn on the mat. And what we do, we follow the instructions of Hatha Yoga. And where do we pay attention? To our own inner experience. And it is okay if it wanders. And it is okay as long as you bring it back. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Sure, Jay. We'll follow that.
Yes, as much as we can. Well, don't beat yourself up, or I don't want any of us to beat ourselves up. Oh, my mind is not focused. In fact, that is the practice. We are trying to learn. And for some, it might come easily, and some it might take longer. Usually it takes long. And sometimes, and there is no point of arrival either. Yes. And don't on the, just to expand on the one other point, whatever we are doing during the sessions on the mat, it is not just something that you do and you forget about it. Or if that is the only thing that you think, oh, I checked off, I have a checklist of things for today, and one of that is to do yoga on the mat for an hour, and then I'm done. What is more possible is to take that, or I even say, if you do yoga practice, let's say from now and then the next practice is Wednesday, even though it's a floating holiday, we will have a session. And so for the next 24 hours or 48 hours, let this be the beginning of that 48 hours. And so you start the first hour on the mat and the rest of the 47 hours off the mat. How about that? Is that a deal? Okay. So let us begin the first hour of the next four. For those who practiced 24 hours, let this be the first hour of the next 24 hours. Any seated posture. I'm not asking for something unusual or difficult. All I would like us to do is when we have wandered away from the practice or whatever we are paying attention to, and when we notice that, we bring it back to that, whatever that we are doing. And what we will do for the next hour or so is practice Hatha Yoga, asana practice. Yoga is a broad, it's a way of life. And what we will do is use Hatha Yoga as asana practice to help us pay attention. Eyes softly closed. Being grateful for the mind, a tool that we all have. It's one of the miracles. And in that mind, or using that mind, we experience things. We become aware of our experience through a tool, what we call mind, and being thankful for that. Being thankful for the mind that has brought us to the mat today, now. The mind and body are not very different. You can think of them as connected ends, if there are ends. And we pull at one end, we affect the other end. They're very much, they're very much connected, and so connected that you can even call them one. One moves, the other moves. And we will begin pulling at the end of the physical, the body. Palms to the heart center. Namaskaram there. Tilting your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Lie down on your back. Let's pay attention to a few postures that will help us pay more attention to the hip joints. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down. Release the legs. Legs close together, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Raise your right leg up. And lower the right leg down. Left leg up. And left leg down. Allow your back to be completely relaxed. Inhale, exhaling right leg up. Inhaling right leg down. Exhaling left leg up. Inhaling left leg down. Exhaling right leg up. Inhaling right leg down. Exhaling left leg up. Inhaling left leg down. Exhaling right leg up. Inhaling right leg down. Inhaling and exhaling left leg up. Inhaling left leg down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Release the legs, both legs, release. Simple postures, allowing us to pay attention to what is happening in our own body, breath, and emotional states. Inhale, exhaling both legs up. Keep the legs together. Even if the seat bones come off the mat, not a problem. Even if the knees are slightly bent, not a problem. Raising the legs as much as you can and hold the posture. Continue to breathe. If your back is getting strained, bend your knees just a bit more. Others keep the knees straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release both legs down. The hip joints, what we call the hip joints, are the joints where the thigh bone attaches with the pelvis. And much of the force, whatever we are doing in life, it flows through these joints as upright animals as we are. In paying attention to those joints, they have a range of motions, and we will explore the range of motions. Bend your knees and hug your knees. Your right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee. Gently getting the knees closer to the chest. Seat bones off the mat, tailbones off the mat. And gently, very gently, take the knees away from each other toward the floor. Knees away from each other and knees getting pulled toward the floor. And once you reach, we're still warming up, no aggression, please, no aggression, no jerky movements, no movements without awareness. Just see how it feels, the inner thighs, perhaps. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together. Release the legs. Bring the knees together, bend the knees and hug the knees. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee. Now separate the knees and grab hold of your feet with both hands. Grab hold of your feet with both hands. From inside, your arms are inside. You're holding your feet from the outside. But your arms are in between the knees. Your arms are between the knees, but you're holding your feet from the outside. No aggression. No aggression at all. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs and very gently bringing your feet toward the chest just a bit. Knees falling to the sides, toward the floor. No aggression of any kind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together. Release the legs. Now we will do the same postures toward the end after we approach few other postures. Roll on to your stomach. Makarasana. Bring the legs together, palms by the side of the chest, toes pointing to the back wall, big toes touching each other. Inhaling Bhujangasana. Exhaling Adhomukhasana. Inhaling right foot forward. Exhaling left foot forward. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come on. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Begin. Remember, paying attention to the current experience, the current breath, current posture is the practice. And various postures and movements are in service of the practice to pay attention. Body is the starting point. Yoga is a mind science. And we start with the body, which is extremely well connected with the mind, as if to say they are one. After completing 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara, right side and left side is 1 round. And 3 such rounds of practice in awareness. Stand relaxed in awareness, or continue to be aware of whatever is happening as you simply stand relaxed. The breath normalizing on its own. And breath is a true reflection of the state of body and mind. Miraculously, you can also pull at the breath to move the body and mind. And starting with the breath would be pranayama practice. But since we are in Hatha Yoga practice, we are starting from the body. Hatha Yoga Asana practice. Pranayama is also part of Hatha Yoga. 3 deep breaths. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling right foot back, long step back. Your right foot and left foot are hip width apart. Back foot on the toes, front foot flat. Keep the bent forward posture, Namaskara Mudra. And those who can, take your hands back, interlace fingers on the back, behind you. Keep leaning forward. Much of the weight is on the front foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back, plank. Keep the feet hip width apart. Feet are hip width apart. Adhomukhasana. Inhaling, right foot forward, Ashwa. Make sure that the front foot and the back foot have hip width distance between them across the body. Namaskara Mudra. Keep leaning forward. And those who can, take your arms back, interlace fingers, and keep leaning forward. Much of the weight is on the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back, plank. Adhomukhasana. feet hip width apart, palms shoulder width apart. Relax, head completely relaxed. Seat bones going away from your palms as much as it can. Look up at the palm, look at your thumbs, flatten your back just a bit. You can bend the knees to flatten your back just a bit more. And then drop your head and allow the chest to move toward the knees, completely, head completely relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down. Vajrasana. Relax the shoulders. Place the back of your hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Shoulders relaxed. Separate the knees as widely as you can, sashankanasana. Even if the knees go off mat. And when you do that, you might feel a stretch the inner thighs. Don't make it too far that it becomes or it interferes with relaxation. If it's too much, bring the knees closer so you can relax in sashankanasana. Slowly, palms on the mat. Gently lift the head and chest off the mat. And if you can, take your knees just a bit farther out. Move your knees just a bit farther out. And then allow the abdomen and chest and forehead to reach the mat. This may not be relaxing. Feel the posture in the inner thighs, the hip joints. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms on the mat. Head and chest off the mat. Slowly bring the knees close together and sit back in Vajrasana. Cat posture. Neutral spine. Palms shoulder width apart. Knees hip width apart. Toes pointing to the back. Right leg back. Bring the right leg parallel to the ground. And right knee down. Left leg back. And left knee down. Right leg back. Right leg higher. The whole leg higher. Take the whole leg higher. Look to the front and up. A gentle back bend on the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right knee down, look down. Neutral spine. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg back. Left leg higher. And look up. The entire left leg goes higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee down. Vajrasana.
Jay, can the elbows be bent a little bit when we are raising the legs up so that we can get it?
No problem.
Okay.
No problem, Soumya.
Yeah, thank you.
The spirit or what we are trying to do is to open the hips, and if bent elbows allow you to open the hip more, you can do that. Cat posture. Adhomukhasana. Check your palms and fingers. Are they completely on the mat, shoulder width apart? You can bring your feet close together. Feet close together. Head completely relaxed. Knees can be slightly bent. Right leg up. See if you can keep the right leg straight and taking the leg aligning to the spine. You are taking the leg as much as you can up. Just what we did from the cat posture, we are doing from Adho Mukha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg up. And the whole leg goes up toward the ceiling. And the leg trying to come up and align with the spine in a straight line as much as you can without any aggression. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Drop your knees down. Marjariasana. Relax the shoulders completely. Take a deep breath, exhale. Cat posture. Adho Mukha. Now come up onto the toes fully. Come up onto the toes fully. Bend your knees to flatten your back. Bend your knees to flatten your back and Seat bones going away from your palms as much as you can, head down. Very good, Manjit. Now right leg up. Toes pointing to the ceiling. Chest going toward the left knee. Bend the right knee, bend at the right knee. Take the right knee higher. Rotate your right, open your right hip up. Allow the right knee to rotate up toward and point at the ceiling. Your right foot is falling away to the left side to allow the right knee to point up. 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs, right leg back and right foot down. Drop your knees down. Cat posture. What we're trying to do is to lift the leg up, which is to open the hip like we did with cat posture and also from Adhomukha. And from there, we're also trying to rotate the hip to the side. From the same posture as much as we can. Adhomukha. Come up onto the toes. Bend the knees, flatten your back. Seat bones going away from the palms. Left leg up. Left toes pointing to the ceiling. Bend at the left knee. Take the left knee higher. And then rotate the left hip open and left knee pointing to the ceiling. Left foot falling or going toward the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left leg back and left foot down. Drop your knees down, Vajrasana. Sukhasana. Three deep breaths. Badhakonasana practice. Bring the soles of your feet to be placed against each other. Grab hold of your feet with both hands. Now move your feet away from you, allowing the knees to relax down to the mat and allowing your spine to be straighter. Allowing the spine to be straighter, you're moving your feet away from you so your knees are as much relaxing as possible. Inhale, exhaling, keeping the back straight, bending from the hips forward. Your chin is going toward the mat. And then head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Stretch your legs, shake your legs. Sukhasana. Badhakonasana practice. This time, start from your feet position the way that you had last time. Badhakonasana practice, feet close together, soles of your feet. Start from where you had your feet earlier last time. And then, keeping the back straight, bring your feet just a bit closer, a few inches closer, maybe closer to you. Now the knees may not be as close to the mat as earlier. Keeping the back straight, inhaling, growing taller, exhaling, bending from the hips. Allow the elbows to relax to the sides, allowing the chest to go toward your feet, the chin toward the mat in the front, and then drop your head down. Badhakonasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Release the legs, shake your legs. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the right knee. Knees getting gently closer to the chest. Now reach for your feet, arms inside your knees, grabbing your feet from the outside. This is like Badhakonasana, excepting you're lying down. Very gently, getting your feet to come toward the chest. Your elbows are gently against your inner thighs, pushing them gently away as you bring your feet closer to the chest. Your knees are going away and down as the feet come closer to the chest. And once you reach the final posture, just paying attention to the experience. 5 deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, without changing much, keep the knees where they are, to the side, going toward the mat. Separate your feet gently. Separate your feet away from each other. Now you can take your arm outside the knees and then bring the knee down toward the mat by the side as much as you can. The knees are getting down. Anandabalasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring the legs together. Release the legs. Hug your knees, rock back and forth, and sit up with the feet on the mat. Sukhasana. Namaskara Mudra. And standing up. Release the arms. Feet hip width apart. Relax the shoulders. Eyes closed. Watch the experience of just standing up with eyes closed. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. If there is any difference between how we began the practice today, gently open your eyes. Lie down on your back and proceed to Shavasana. Allowing the entire body to relax. Being alert and present to every breath. Relax. Letting the gravity do all the work. Being present for every breath. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana. Always rolling to the right side. Take the hands back. Inhale. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking my breath. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms. Massage your closed eyes. Gently blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you so much.